Hello everyone, and welcome to Camp Nightmare, starring Bob and Jason, boo, and myself. I think we're going to be sitting around the campfire tonight telling ghost stories, or we'll be sitting in our chairs drinking beer and reviewing a book, as usual. Ooh.
Thank you, the ghost of Hank Hill.
Oops.
Welcome to Camp Nightmare. It's the little camp of horrors.
I love horrors.
W or H?
H.
Oh.
Those scary stories about camp are all coming true. The food isn't great. The counselors are a little strange. And the camp director, Uncle Al, seems sort of demented.
Do you have a problem?
Okay, so Billy can handle all of that. But then his fellow campers start to disappear. What's going on? Why won't his parents answer his letters? What's lurking out there after dark? Camp Nightmoon is turning into Camp Nightmare. It's the name of the book. It's the name of the book, guys. For real. And Billy might be next.
That's just terrifying.
I'm scared.
Well, as usual, we have our Goosebumps drinking rules for drinking. You must take one shot if the protagonist has just moved, the protagonist is staying with a relative, the book has a dark or twist ending, a character in the book shares your name.
Jason, not short for J.
Ooh.
You didn't realize that?
Didn't even think about
Wow,
that.
really? That was the first thing I thought of when I saw that name. Well, never mind.
Nope. Yeah.
Your dad used to always call you Jay.
No, he's called me Gay J.
He did use, that's a fact. He did used to call him Gay Jay.
He was so right.
Of course, our bookly drink is provided to us by Ned's cousin Amy. Let's go to Amy for this week's shot.
Amy?
Thanks, guys. Today's shot is S'more Nightmares. Cinnamon schnapps, marshmallow vodka, and chocolate syrup. I like it thick. And enjoy. Back to you guys.
And it looks like a bag of assholes.
Yeah, you should pour us up some of that diarrhea, Ned.
Our intro shot.
Intro! Oh man, I'd love to have s'more. Well, let's just start with a quick rundown of the book. Billy is our main character. He's on the bus to camp.
He's sitting with Mike.
He's sitting with his new friend Mike, who looks like a bulldog.
He's a porkster. Also on the bus, other than Billy and Mike, are Jay,
Colin, Don, and Dory.
Time it out now. Because you had to do a shot for Robbie,
Jay totally counts.
he's got to do
counts.
one
Jay-
for Gay Jay.
Jay is short for Jason. It's for my literary brother, Jay.
Drink up, bitch.
Welcome to Camp Nightmare.
Where are we? What are you doing? This isn't Camp Nightmoon. It's the middle of nowhere.
The bus driver comes to a screeching halt in the middle of nowhere and kicks the kids basically off the bus and leaves them. And then all the kids are huddled around when they hear a howling noise.
Pack of wild animals just starts bolting at him.
What, did you see that?
Enter Uncle Al, the Camp Nightmoon camp director.
Uncle Al loads the kids into his bus. That was creepy sounding. Come on, children, into Uncle Al's
Get on
bus.
Uncle Al's bus.
Why don't you come on, hop in the car. I'll take your picture.
The kids try to ask what were those creatures, but Uncle Al's ignoring it all. He's just like, no, just going to the camp.
And there's a lot of ignoring of children. I like it.
They drop off the girls.
Yes, because Nightmoon is a girls' camp and a boys' camp. They're separate.
Yeah. They pull into Camp Nightmoon, and all the boys get off, and
Yeah, they did.
Billy goes to his cabin, and he finds out he's sharing it with Mike, Jay, and Colin. And they're all in there when this guy named Larry busts in and is like, oh, I'm your camp counselor.
The name's Larry?
They find snakes in Mike's bunk. When Mike falls into the bunk, snakes bite him.
What's the matter, Mike? Not enough chips in your cookie?
they're like, go see the nurse. Go see the nurse. Mike rushes out bleeding.
Billy and Jay grab the ends of the sheets, wrap up the snakes. They're kind of popping out because they're 12-year-olds, whatever. They don't know how to wrap up snakes.
My snake pops out all the time.
Get that out of my face. I just ate.
Go low. He can't get under the table.
He didn't. Oh!
We made some mess.
Ow!
Quit being such a baby.
Hey, keep cool, you guys.
You find out there's no nurse.
Uncle Al doesn't want them coddled. That's why there's no nurse.
Yeah, so it's like, Mike, you deal with your snake bite.
You guys get ready. Go to the big campfire for dinner. They have burnt wieners, which everyone devours.
I love me a burnt wiener.
Even though they're not that good, everyone's hungry.
And yeah, everyone devours burnt wieners.
They talk about never have been so hungry in their lives.
For burnt wieners.
For Bert's wieners.
I love Bert's wieners.
Everyone loves Bert's wieners.
It's a good wiener.
It's a good wiener.
Bert's got a great wiener.
So they throw out the rules. Get your asses to bed.
Don't go to Forbidden Bunk.
Don't go into the forbidden bunk.
Why is it called the Forbidden Bunk?
Because it's forbidden. So stay clear.
They get divided up into their activity groups.
So they're playing scratch ball. Larry, their cabin counselor, and Colin keep getting in fights over the game. And finally, Larry catches the ball,
Gets this evil look in his eye.
Billy
winds up,
throws it
the back of Colin's head.
Square at Colin. It hits him in the back of the head, drops him.
They haul Colin off.
And Mike's like, I should go with them too because of my snake bite. His hand's like throbbing and
I
swollen.
need to get this shit.
Yeah, Mike,
It's
we're
wrapped
24
in a
hours later.
bandage.
He's still bitching about his
Yeah.
snake bite.
Later in the day, Colin comes back. He's, a little concussed.
But Mike never comes back.
Mike
Mike's
never
gone.
comes back. All of Mike's stuff, gone.
Hey, where's Mike? Hey, look at this. This stuff's gone too.
It's tent night. We've met Roger at dinner, who's now palling around with Jay. All the kids get to sleep out in tents, and Jay and Roger are like, we're going to the Forbidden Bunk tonight. Colin's like, oh man, I can't. My head's still killing me.
Billy decides to stay with him.
So Jay and Roger go sneak to the Forbidden Bunk, and Billy and Colin overhear their screams.
Jay comes running back.
Billy!
Jay?
It tore Roger! It tore Roger to pieces! And it's gonna get us!
Whoa, okay.
It got
got
Roger.
Roger.
Next day, Larry, their counselor, comes in. It's like, Roger's gone. Roger went to the Forbidden Bunk, and we don't know what happened to him.
All Larry says is, I'll ask Uncle Al about it later.
And then later happens.
I checked the files. There is no camper up here named Roger.
Billy's hanging out by a bush when someone grabs him and pulls him in, and he freaks out, turns around, boom! It's Dawn and Dory.
Remember the women? There were women in this book. Dawn's all like, we swam across from the girls' camp. There's something going on. Kids are disappearing.
Girls are disappearing.
We don't call this Camp Nightmoon. We call this
Camp Nightmare!
Good. That's good.
Okay, so after swimming, Billy.
Didn't hurt.
I hope not.
Although I did cut my knuckle a little
I
bit.
was gonna say, just
Random shot!
ram shot.
It's gonna happen.
So while Ned's pouring that, Billy's like, what's going on? He finds proof that all the letters that they've been writing to their parents never sent.
I wrote this the first day I came.
Some of them are from years ago.
So he goes back to his cabin. Who are these two dudes here? Tyler and Chris.
They've replaced all of his bunkmates with new kids.
Random shot. So, Larry, Billy, Tyler, and Chris go on the canoe trip. They're canoeing along. Larry leans forward to look at something. They hit like some rough water. Throws Larry out of the boat. Billy's like, I gotta go save Larry. Jumps into the murky water. Finds Larry.
Dives
grabs
in,
it.
saves him.
They go back to camp. They tell Uncle Al, oh, Larry almost drowned, but
What I don't get.
What happened there?
I don't even know.
Billy goes back to his cabin, goes to bed. They're awoken the next morning. Everyone in the camp. Uncle Al's like, we're going on an early morning hike.
Unplanned.
Weird.
Uncle Al leads them a couple miles out of camp and then suddenly gives all the boys rifles and says, hey, these...
We gotta go hunt.
2 girls escaped from the girls'
We're
camp.
hunting these 2 girls.
Hand them out. 1 weapon per boy.
Billy rationalizes that it's Don and Dory that have escaped. And he's got the rifle and he's like, I can't do this. I'm not going to shoot other camp members.
Nah.
And he points the rifle at Uncle Alan. He pulls the trigger.
Congratulations, Billy. He passed! Billy passed!
You passed!
Billy's like, what?
Also now the woods come Dory, Don, Jay, Colin.
Mike.
And
That's when they re-bring up that his parents are scientists and they travel to dangerous places.
Mom, Dad, what are you guys doing here?
This is not a summer camp, Billy. It's a government testing lab.
You passed a very difficult series of tests, Billy, and you passed with flying colors.
Your father and I have been asked to lead a key expedition to a very dangerous place.
We're taking you with us on one of our scientific explorations to the most dangerous place, Earth. What?
If you didn't follow that explanation, it's because the last chapter is batshit insane.
That is the twist.
Ending.
We got a shot of doo-doo butter.
Man, I hate life.
What's that, Uncle Al?
It's a tree.
Larry, why wasn't I told about this?
About this.
Yeah, Larry,
Hey.
let me see it there, boyo.
Why is he wearing sunglasses at night? Is he Corey Hart?
Okay, you guys, get your faces out of your bowls and listen up.
Wow.
Get your faces out of your balls.
You're out of here.
You're out of here.
Everyone was screaming.
Shut up. Real sick joke.
Kick him in the head, he's already concussed.
I put it up as a joke.
Oi, we're so funny here in Canada, eh? Whoa!
No, Converse, bat time.
Converse striped t-shirt time.
Very far away. A place called Earth.
Research tells us the aliens there are pretty dangerous and...
How close are they?
Oh my god.
You never know.
Are they on the moon? It's like the only place in the fucking universe Earth will look that big.
Alright everyone, so we have Jason here who's now wearing my old ski pants.
Who fell down the stairs?
He fell down the stairs, got
The
cold,
stairs.
took my blanket,
And is drinking Paps.
and is drinking like paps that fell down the stairs as well. Look at
Look,
this
look
kid.
at look at how dented this can.
That's from him gripping on something while he fell.
Well, Bob, tell me a secret. What would you rate Welcome to Camp Nightmare, the book?
I can appreciate the twist of, oh, we're not on Earth, even though it was like identical to Earth. I think I'd give it a 5.
Jason, what do you give Welcome to Camp Nightmare?
98% of this was so good. I wrote so few notes.
Newts?
As about them newts, eh? Wanna shoot a moose, eh? Have some poutine, eh?
He's
Who?
apparently from a different planet too. Called Canada.
I wrote so few notes on this because I was so enraptured in what was going on.
Enraptured.
And then the last chapter happened. I'll give this book a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
A 9 out of 10.
I'm going to give this an 8 1/3 out of 10. I thought it was really good.
Bob?
And I really did like the ending too.
We're talking baseball. Klazuski, Campanella talking baseball. The man and Bobby Fella.
Well, that about wraps it up for Goosebumps number 9. Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Next time we'll be discussing The Ghost Next Door.
There's a strange new kid on the blocks. Or block.
Is it a ghost?